When she left, it felt like my chest had been carved out with a dull knife. I still remember that night. The rain pounding on my apartment window while she stood there, holding her suitcase, not even looking me in the eyes. "I'm sorry," she said, but her voice didn't carry a shred of guilt. "It's just, I think I'm in love with someone else." When I asked who, she hesitated only a second before saying his name. My best friend. The guy who'd stood beside me through college, who had crashed on my couch more times than I could count, who had toasted with me on the night I told him I was in love with her. The betrayal cut twice, once from her and once from him. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I just stood there as she walked out, the sound of the rain swallowing her footsteps. For weeks I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. Every corner of my apartment carried memories. The couch where she'd fallen asleep in my hoodie, the kitchen where she'd danced barefoot at midnight. Worse, I saw him everywhere too, in old photos, in my head, in the ghost of laughter that used to belong to us. Social media made sure I didn't forget. Pictures of them together popped up, smiling like they'd done nothing wrong. Friends didn't know which side to take, so most avoided me altogether. I became a ghost in my own life, showing up at work but barely existing anywhere else. Months passed before I started to feel the edges of myself again. I began running in the mornings, picking up old hobbies, even going out with friends again. The hole they left was still there, but it wasn't swallowing me whole anymore. I had stopped waiting for an apology because deep down I knew it wouldn't come. Until it did. It was almost a year later when I heard the knock on my door. When I opened it, she was standing there, thinner, pale, eyes swollen like she'd been crying for days. She tried to smile, but it cracked halfway. "Can we talk?" she whispered. Against my better judgment, I let her in. She sat on the couch, fidgeting with her hands. Before the words tumbled out, "It was a mistake. He wasn't who I thought he was. He cheated on me. More than once, and when I told him I couldn't take it anymore, he laughed and said I was just a rebound to him." Her voice broke and tears streaked her face. "I should never have left you." I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. "Please, I want to come home." For a moment, my heart wanted to rewind time, to pretend the last year hadn't happened. But the truth hit me, harder than any punch. The person I loved was gone the moment she chose him over me. I stood, walked to the door, and opened it. "I hope you find what you're looking for," I said quietly. She looked at me, desperate, but I didn't flinch. She stepped outside, her sobs fading into the night. When I closed the door, it didn't feel like loss anymore. It felt like the first breath of freedom.